Skillshare and LinkedIn Learning, two giants in online education. Which one really delivers? On the left, Skillshare, creative learning for everyone. And on the right, LinkedIn Learning, career skills and professional advancement. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. So here's our roadmap, and honestly, this helps keep things clear. We'll look at price, course library, certification and career value, learning experience, support and corporate training, and of course, accessibility and apps. Sound like a lot? Nah, we'll make it flow. Let's kick things off with price. Because, who doesn't want more value for less? Skillshare's usually the wallet-friendly pick. We're talking lower monthly costs, occasional freebies, and those special workshops thrown in. They're like sweet little bonuses. Downside? Not much in the way of discounts for companies. But hey, for individuals, it feels like a steal. Now, LinkedIn Learning, it tends to sit on the pricier end. You sometimes get free access through a library or with your company, which is pretty cool, but for most people, it's a bigger commitment. And yeah, no free classes floating around. So in terms of straight-up affordability, Skillshare takes the win here. All right, moving on to course library. Here's where things get interesting. Skillshare just blasts you with over 35,000 courses. Seriously, it's a creative playground. Anyone can make a course, so you get quirky, unique stuff, plus regular workshops. Sure, course quality can be a hit-or-miss adventure, and it leans toward creativity and self-improvement. Then you have LinkedIn Learning Stash, about 16,000 courses, but what's cool is they're so tightly curated. Only vetted instructors get in, and you'll find multi-language choices all day. The twist, not as many hands-on or artsy topics, so if you want to learn to paint, you're probably sticking with Skillshare. Honestly, both have loads to offer, so we've got to call it a tie. Next up is certification and career value. If you're the kind of person that wants a shiny badge for your resume, LinkedIn Learning really flexes here. Their certificates are recognized, plus you can flaunt them straight on your LinkedIn profile. Very hire me energy. And there's this whole structured path for professional skills. Skillshare, though, is a bit relaxed about this. You get certificates for some stuff, sure, but employers aren't exactly wowed by them. More like, oh cool, you learned watercolor painting. So if you want something that carries weight in hiring or promotion, LinkedIn Learning wins. No contest. Oh, and here's something cool, maybe a little nerdy. Did you know that LinkedIn Learning actually started from lynda.com? Yep, way back over 25 years ago. So if you ever heard someone talking about Lynda tutorials, that's the same DNA. Let's talk learning experience. This is where Skillshare gets, honestly, kind of fun. The whole thing revolves around community. It's project-driven, so you can share your work or get feedback. It's perfect if you want to just dive in, self-paced, and sometimes even catch a live workshop. The flip side, not a lot of formal structure or grading. So if you want to be official, might feel a little loose. On to LinkedIn Learning, which is pretty put together. You get downloadable videos, practice files, even quizzes. Definitely feels more like a real class. But, and here's the thing, there's less of that vibey, buzz-in community. It can come off a little dry sometimes. For pure, engaging learning, Skillshare feels fresher. Switching gears to support and training, especially on the workplace side. Skillshare works nicely for small teams. Nothing flashy, just good enough. But yeah, analytics and deeper support aren't its strong suit. LinkedIn Learning? This is where they go full corporate pro mode. So if you're a business with tons of employees, it's like having your own learning department. Analytics, employer sponsorship, team training, it's next level. But if it's just you, honestly, it's probably way more than you need. So LinkedIn Learning is the top pick for companies and big teams. Wrapping up with accessibility and apps. Both have mobile apps, and streaming is pretty smooth. Skillshare's app works well, but heads up, if you're looking for learning in multiple languages, it's a bit limited. Meanwhile, LinkedIn Learning says, hey, we've got you. In English, German, French, Spanish, Japanese, all good. Their courses are also downloadable on both web and mobile, which is kind of handy on a plane or commute, though users say app quality jumps around and you might get the odd video hiccup. Still, LinkedIn Learning feels a bit more truly universal here. So, stacking these platforms up against each other, you start to see some patterns. Skillshare is awesome for cost and community vibe, while LinkedIn Learning crushes it for career-boosting features, professional support, and language options. Honestly, your perfect platform probably depends on what you actually want. Creative journey or career climb?
Okay, quick recap. Skillshare totally wins if you're a creative just looking to pick up new skills for fun, maybe even share with others. If career advancement, real credentials, and maybe some employer perks are your thing, LinkedIn Learning is seriously hard to beat. So, where would I personally land? If I wanted the most for my creative buck, Skillshare's where I'd hang out. But if I'm gunning for that promotion, LinkedIn Learning's the play.
Enjoyed this comparison? If you want more honest platform breakdowns or just tips to level up your online learning game, make sure you stick around for the next